Okay, today we are working on a 2003 GMC Envoy. This vehicle came into our shop for no headlights, and that is not a good thing if you have to drive at night or even during the day. So let me show you some basic electrical testing that we did to find the problem. So on this particular vehicle, none of the headlights are working. And on GMC Envoy, what I do is I go right to the headlight itself and I start checking voltage at the headlight assembly. Now this vehicle is pretty easy to get the headlights out. It has two clips, one here and one here. You just take these things and you pop them up and the headlight assembly pops right out of there. Now I've already taken this one out right here by popping up both clips, as you can see here. Now when you get your headlight assembly out, it'll just slide out like so, and then the first thing you need to do is take out your two bulbs right here for your running lights and your turn signals, and they just twist right out of the assembly right here. Okay, then the next thing you'll need to do is unplug your main wire harness, which you see right here. Okay, so after you get your headlight assembly apart, the next thing you want to do is get a wire diagram, and you can see I've already done that for this vehicle, and I'm looking at the headlight assembly right here, which is the left assembly, and you can see the wire colors that go in there, which is yellow, a dark green with white stripe, and you have two grounds, which are two black wires right there. So the first thing I like to do is check the grounds. Okay, so I've got my black lead and my multimeter. It's a blue wire, but it's the black lead into the one of the black wire cavities. And I've got my multimeter set to ohms, and I've got the little beepy sound going on because I like to have that when I'm testing for resistance. And I just take the red lead, and I just go to ground. The first thing I'll do is go to battery ground. Well, the first thing you do is turn it on. Okay, I've got a ground there on the battery. So the next thing I'll do is I'll go to like an engine ground. I've got it there, and then I'll go to a body ground, like right here. And I've got it there too. Okay, so I know I've got good grounds, and you do that on both wires, both of the black wires, which I've already done. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is check for voltage, and I'm going to check for voltage on a low beam circuit. So basically, I'm going to tap into the yellow wire now. Now, by the way, I had no voltage. All right, turn on my battery, turn on my key. I turn on my key, and I turn on my headlight switch, and I've got it on low beams right now, right here. And as you can see, we have voltage on the low beam circuit. Basically, all I did was go to the yellow and black wire. Now, what I was saying earlier is, when I first did this test, I had no voltage on the low beam circuit. So what I did is I traced it back to the relay. And as you can see right here, the low beam relay is relay number 46. And this right here is your relay box. You just take the cover off right here. Okay, then when you remove the cover, it's got another little plastic thing you pop off right here, and there's your relays. Now in General Motors, they actually, well, if you look inside here, they'll actually give you the relay location. And it turns out the relay 46 is this one right here. So what I did is I just switched it with relay 45. I took the relay 46 out, I put relay 45 in there, and when I did that, I got voltage on the low beam circuit. So I knew I had a bad low beam relay number 46. All right, so I purchased a new relay and installed it, got that problem solved. Now I'm going to go to the high beam circuit and check that out, see what's going on there. Isn't this fun? All right, so on that one, you just go to the green and white wire, same thing, and you can go to either one of the grounds. You know, we both have good grounds. And then, of course, you keep your multimeter set the same. And you go in here and you flip on your high beams, and you got voltage there. Okay, so hey, we got voltage at the headlight assembly, so it looks like we're in good shape now. So the next thing I did is I just bought fresh new headlight bulbs. Now let me show you something about changing headlight bulbs. What you do is you pop off these little plastic caps right here, and when you pop it off, it'll look like that. And all you do is twist these things in and out of there to get the bulbs out, in and out, just like that. Pretty much the same thing you do on your turn signal and your running lights. Okay, so I've got some Sylvania new bulbs here. I've already installed them. The 905 is the high beam, and the 906 is the low beam. Now, one thing I want to tell you, when you do these headlight bulbs, okay, so when you do these headlight bulbs, they just kind of snap right in, kind of like the main harness does with the wire, wire clip right there. But you want to use gloves when you're grabbing these headlights. You don't want to get any of your skin oil on the actual bulb itself. Okay, so then you just reassemble everything the way you took it apart. Pop your clips back in. Put your headlight in there. Okay, now we make sure everything's working. That is actually the low beams. They're working nice. Running lights and turn signal lights look like they're working. And we flipped on the high beams and they're working too. I checked the turn signal lights, they're both blinking. Okay, now I went ahead and cleaned the headlights too. Now this is the one I cleaned. And this is what it looked like before I cleaned it. And I'm going to show you what I used to do it. Actually, we use this stuff right here. And this worked pretty good, just like you're waxing your car. Like I said, this is what it looks like after I cleaned it. And this is what it looked like before. Quite a difference. Alright, so we have headlights now. We can take a ride at night. See how bright they are. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and have a great day.